What up, world? MyPep 2004 tutorial, sorta. It's just one to grow on, I guess. Electribe sampler. Just got it. Just took it out the box this morning. Of course, before I bought it, I listened to all the pros and cons, and I had to test it out for myself. Because everybody's talking about you only get a 4-bar pattern, which will turn to 8 bars if you have the tempo. So 88, 4 bars, 44, 8 bars. You don't have to do that. Now, what I'm doing is a workaround that you shouldn't have to do for the electribe, because it should already be able to do this, but it doesn't. It's a workaround. Sequence it with something else. As you see, I'm using my RS7000 setup. Measure length 16 bars. See all those lights flashing right there? Those are individual tracks recorded or played out of that. So, track 1, pad 1. That's pad 1. Alright. Track 1 on the ESX, or I should say, I'm sorry. Track 1 on the RS7000 sequencer is controlling part 1 on the electribe, which is this. Press play. Watch it light up. Alright, I've got a 16 bar pattern. I'm going to start unmuting. Track 2. This is all played from the RS7000. Track 4. Track 5. Track 8. That's track 8. We're at measure number 9 of the 16 bar pattern. I'm going to unmute 10 and 11. Stop it now. The snare on track 11, which I'm pressing here. It's lighting up over here. It's not loud enough, and I want it louder. So what I'm going to do is turn the volume up on the track on the RS7000, which will control the volume on part 11 on the ESX. Turn that all the way up. Let's see how it gets. Louder snare. Maybe a little too loud. Turn it down. fade everything out. But track 8. Track 8 is what's playing on the ESX, or ES2, whatever you want to call it. There you have it. I just opened the box on the electribe sampler today. I've had it sitting for 3 days, waiting for a day off to mess with it. Haven't sampled with it. I haven't loaded or saved anything. This is just the factory sounds from one of their patterns that I sequenced on an external sequencer. I think that's the way to go. So you won't have to be limited to your 4 patterns with this. And, I mean, as far as the Ableton, honestly, they say you can't import the MIDI from the electribe with your stems or whatever it is into the Ableton software. So it just makes more sense to me, honestly, to play the sounds from here live into Ableton and let Ableton do the sequencing as opposed to importing your samples into Ableton. Just record it as audio tracks. I think you get 8 or 4 into Ableton. Play it that way, or use your external sequencer and record it into your DAW, whatever one you choose to record your Auto-Tune, Pro Tools, whatever it is like that. It's simpler way to me. And that way all your sounds stay on your electribe SD card and they're not imported into Ableton where you can't use them anymore or whatever. That's what I'm assuming. My opinion on the ES2 is it's a pretty good machine. I don't regret buying it so far. And like I said, I haven't sampled with it, but I try to work through the limitations that people talk about first before I dive into everything else. And I don't see this as a limitation. Yeah, you shouldn't have to buy an external sequencer to have a song mode for this, even though most people didn't use song mode. I never used song mode on my ESX1 anyway. But it's worth it, I think. I do strictly hip hop on the ESX1, and the sound quality of the ES2 sampler versus the ES1 is this is so much better. It sounds so much better. I mean, yeah, I like my hip hop from my ESX1. I'm never gonna part with it. I love the slice mode on the electribe 2 because it saves your sound, right? So say your sound's on like beat 350 or part 358 as far as the sample goes. Let's save it as 358 plus chop 1 through whatever it is you have as your chops. And it just seems easier to get it to the pads on this as opposed to this where you have your slice. Let's see, I got my slice, which is drums, is 13. You didn't have, like, that's one slice. You didn't have to go through here and go to the slice section and start turning through slices and all that crap. I mean, it's pretty much already there here. It's just easier. But I'm always going to keep the ESX1. I haven't gone through the effects yet. I do love the effects of the ESX1, so I'll see how they are on the 2. feel me? Yeah, like I said. But I'm never going to get rid of the ESX1. If you do get the ESX2, get you an external sequencer. You'll be very happy. Something that has tracks to it, and you know, should be good to go. I'm going to post some more videos once I start with the sample chopping and all that, and saving to the SD card and the USB and all that stuff. But for now, this is it. Mike Pep 2004. Go get one. I'm out.